Sistina versus the Mines. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to see how well our CTP girl can do. The Mines is probably one of the hardest game modes in this game once you progress super far into it, and I want to see how well Sistina can do to keep up with most of the different bosses. So the general team comp is going to be this. Against Palamisia, it's going to be just mono earth, but against every other fight, we're going to be using Swick, Sistina, Mako, and Vox.
But OP, how'd you get Vox?
You can use friend units, so I'm going to use other people's Voxes because I'm a broke bitch. Now, a lot of people may question this because, for one, I mean, usually whenever you go up against Palamisia, what I like to do, I like to run double Norn since I finally got a Norn. You can pretty much constantly have Palamisia paralyzed, which is extremely strong because, of course, you don't do no damage to her if she's not paralyzed, especially whenever it's her Omega version. This is the team we're going to be running. Let's see how well it does. One thing that I really like about Sistina, though, on these little ad waves, you guys know how stupid, and I mean stupid, these bosses become. But these ads become dumb, dude, at times. Well, Sistina with her barrier that she gives on her normal art is actually really good, and most of the time it seems like I'm able to just get away with only using the barrier, and I'm able to survive a lot of stuff. So here we go, we got the paralysis off, we're going to pop this. This Sistina's true art's going to deal some tons of damage, and then also we're going to have the crit chance buff from E-Mirror plus the earth damage up. It is doing a lot more damage than if we were just using like 2 Norns. And kill the boss before anything bad happens, then you should be okay. Which right there, boom, regular Palamisia, dead. Also, can we talk about how GS Global didn't get a new Mines boss? Like, what? This thing's been gone for like, what, like a month? Last time y'all didn't bring a new boss, and this time we don't get a new boss? We're fighting Palamisia again, so I'll just skip this real quick because, yeah, I pretty much want to try to include every single boss in this video, and if we're fighting the same bosses over and over, you know, it's just like whatever. Oldius, floor 30. There is a way to physical nuke him, but I don't know if it's actually going to be enough, or this is just going to end out poorly for me. Okay, here we go into the final fight. I don't think Sistina has her ult yet. She should be fine, though. Well, I say ult, goodness. But her true art, I think she should be okay, though. We're going to pop this, just make sure everything's all right. Got to get this stuff going, and then Sistina should have her true art right about now. Yep, and then boom, we pop that, and let's see how much damage they deal with everything. We got the... Okay, well, Vox didn't do like nowhere near as much damage as he would because he didn't have the damage resist down. But I mean, that's actually pretty decent damage. I felt like we weren't gonna do hardly anything because of the physical resist up, but I don't know if the Stippy Snips actually helped out a little bit. Also, my game froze. This keeps happening, bruh. I don't understand. Ever since the game got this new update where they added mines back, my game has just been freezing for some reason randomly during streams and recordings. I don't understand what happened. But I mean, hey, not the prettiest run, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Sistina, so far, keeping up to most of the bosses. Unfortunately, we haven't fought any of the Omegas yet. Next is B3. This is a very simple fight. And it looks like my friends list for Voxes are kind of running out because this guy's Vox isn't the greatest. I'm not going to lie. It could be a lot better. Here we go into the final fight. We don't have everybody's ult yet, but it's going to be all right. Here we go. Let's see what happens, man. We're going to see how well we do. We're going to pop this, even though... Actually, no, we're just going to pop this because Sistina gives the reduced damage resist, or double damage resist down, let me say. Doesn't stack on bosses, but we'll see how well this does. That's pretty decent damage right there. That's not bad at all. Maybe I could increase my damage more if I use something else than Stimpy Sips. Maybe Rag's Gem would be better, just for more arts damage at the end. But so far, Sistina, Swick, and Vox are all doing a ton of damage, which I think that's the main thing Sistina's going to be used for. It's just for buffing up physical damage dealers a ton. I am now quickly realizing how long this video is going to take because I don't get to pick which bosses I fight, and we've got Palamisia 3 times already. But if you guys are enjoying the video so far, please make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Omega Oldius. To be honest, I don't know if I want to fight this guy because he can't take any physical damage at all, and he can only take magical attacks, so of course Sistina won't be good here, so I think I'm just going to skip him. I think at this point, just to make it easier on me, I think I'm just going to go into fights and start like leaving them, just so I can like get the bosses that I want. Because the only bosses that we haven't fought yet are Omega Palamisia, and the Fire Dragon, and the Green Bird. We got the Emerald Bird, finally, and we're actually going to be using, of course, the boy Vox, but instead of Mako using the limbs close, we're actually going to be bringing Ben's Monocle, which is going to give us more accuracy, which should be enough to help us with this boss. Here we go into the final fight. Unfortunately, Sistina does not have her true art yet, but she should be getting it very soon. It shouldn't take too long. We may actually wait and stall out just a little bit just for her to get it. Just, you know, make sure that we don't get got. And there we go. So we have it. We're going to pop this, that, and that. Plus, going to pop the Rag's Gem plus this, and we are missing a ton. Holy shit. But we still did, for the damage that we dealt, we still did a pretty decent amount of damage. So our hits are hitting pretty hard. It's just that we're probably going to need more accuracy than what I originally thought. But look, you see what I'm talking about, right? You see how much damage the boss is dealing compared to the ads? That is ridiculous. Like, bro, they still have not touched damage scaling at all for these mobs. Also, the thing that's so good about Sistina, in this type of fight right here, where we don't have the exact amount of accuracy that we need, so we can't kill him as fast, Sistina's barrier is actually so good, plus, you know, the defensive item slot that she has, that I'm able to get away with just using her as like a tanking unit, instead of using someone like Thetis, and it's bringing more to my team than Thetis would, because Thetis is just a defensive unit, but with this, I'm getting physical damage up and just bringing more damage in general to the team. Barrier is actually really strong from Sistina, and we have like the damage reduction as well from like Goblin Slayer Helm, but that fight wasn't the greatest. Not gonna lie, wasn't the greatest, but hey, at least we did it. Next fight is against the Fire Dragon, which is of course the next guy that we are trying to fight. This guy's pretty much just like a punching bag. You just take whoever you can in that does like tons of deeps, and they'll probably beat him in like 2 seconds. Literally, the ads on this floor are harder than the boss himself. Okay, we go into the final fight. Unfortunately, we don't have everybody's ult shit, but we'll just wait for them because Vox it's not gonna take Vox long at all to get his, because you know he has 40 arts up on his skill, you know, balance by the way. And here we go with everybody's stuff. Let's see how well it does. I think we're gonna lose the arts damage up from Let's see, we actually got Sistina's passive to go off, so she got 200 arc gauge instantly, plus all the crits. Let's see, and as you can see there, we dealt some damage. Unfortunately, we did get fainted, so it was kind of like a little bit shaky there, but we got the arts damage up from her passive, and we got the 200 arts, and plus we even got more stuff because she has her true weapon equipped, so I forgot everything else it does. Just pretty much she did a ton of damage. Sistina so far looking pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. So the final fight we have to do now is Omega Palamisia. We have fought every single mines boss that is currently on global. What is left is just Omega Palamisia, which this will be the true test, because Omega Palamisia is where you kind of need the 2 Norns, or else it's gonna be a very big pain to beat. So we're gonna see if Sistina brings enough damage to maybe persuade some people to not use double Norn on that stage. Also, bruh, if y'all playing the mines, make sure you equip your units, bruh. Like, look at this. This is a no equip Swick. Like, you guys have these overpowered ass units, but just use them for a flex and don't actually equip them with anything. Finally, we got Omega Palamisia. So we degraded all the way back to floor 29 because it took me so long to find her. Okay, so this is the team. Here we go. The equips, everything. Let's see if it's worth it to take Sistina or to just use double Norn. This is the final boss. We've beat every other mines boss, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have. This is it. The final fight. We started with Palamisia. We're going to end with Palamisia. And we're getting fucking bodied, bro. Let's see how well we do right here. We're going to pop this, get this going, that, and then get that going. We're going to pop True Griffin as well. This should be a paralyzed, pretty much guaranteed. And let's see if the damage is worth it. You see right there, that damage is pretty insane. But the thing is it enough to warrant, like, hey, I should use Sistina over any other person? Because right there, I mean, hey, that damage is kind of good, I'm not gonna lie. But I guess now that, oh god, we lost it. So now comes the thing is like, is this gonna be enough? Because see, look, now we have a little bit of health left, but now we're doing ones because we can't paralyze, which is the main problem. We probably would have actually killed if I would have popped Emira's true art there instead of her normal art at the very end, because we already had the normal art buff. That is my bad, but I mean, hey, maybe we'll be alright. Julie has hardly any HP left, and it's gonna be such a pain to do it. Oh wait, I think we got our true art back. We got her true weapon back, we popped it, and we actually missed the paralysis. And this should be a kill. Yes, sir. And that was Sistina against Omega Palamisia. Not the hardest version of her that I could have fought because, of course, I had to go all the way back to floor 29 to find her. But that was Sistina versus all of the mines boss currently. All 7 of them. Well, not including Omega Oldius because, you know, we actually can't do any damage to Omega Oldius. And I mean, what can you say?
Destroy everyone in her wake. It is ridiculous what she can do. Partnered alongside Vox and Swick and the girl Mako. She is almost unstoppable.
Guys, it's gonna be in the video though. Thank you all for coming out. I got a lot of editing to do because this video is 40 minutes long already. It's not gonna be 40 minutes by the time, you know, I edit it and everything, but I didn't realize how long it would take for me to fight all the mines bosses. But if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, all that good stuff, because I will make them, but you know, they do take quite a while to record. And they're probably going to take quite a while to edit as well. But guys, thank you all for coming out. It's me, your boy Pete. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, don't forget to drink water.